Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up. Grab a drink and let's talk Saint football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Family, family, family. How you doing? The doors are now open. So come on in. I want to welcome everybody to the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. I'm your host, Dolph Jackson, and we're live on the Come On In Sports Network. The Come On In Sports Network is home to Uneducated Sports Talk, hosted by Mr. Carlos Clayton, as the NFL Terms, and Real Fan Sports, hosted by the one and only Zach and Mr. Nonfiction. Again, welcome to the show, family. A lot to get to. The official league, the official day for the new league is today. All the deals that were agreed upon today were able to be signed. The Saints have designated Michael Thomas for a June 1st cut. So he will be officially released then. So we go get into that, family. We go get in if you keep eye on the ticker at the bottom, we gonna have some of the latest news going on as far as free agency is going on, who is hated where. So listen, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Not gonna keep you too long, family. We gonna get in here. We gonna look at some articles, and we gonna talk about the newest Saint, the first move other than their own players that the Saints made. And of course, for those who don't know, the Saints went out and they made a bargain. You can call it bargain shopping. I don't know what you call it, but the deal that they struck, man, with Willie Gay, man, 1 year, $5 million. Like, wow, Saints signed Willie Gay for 1 year and up to $5 million. $3 million is guaranteed. So Willie Gay, what are the Saints getting in Willie Gay? Well, what has been the Achilles heel to the Saints defense? Mobile, speed. Willie Gay running a 4.46, sideline to sideline, very athletic linebacker, very good tackler, two-time Super Bowl champion, and the Saints get him, family, on a 1 year up to $5 million contract, depending on incentives and everything that he will hit. So now when you look at the Saints linebacker room, you got to feel better about it. Let's say if the Saints were to deploy a 4-3 base defense, now you will have Pete Werner, Willie Gay, and Demario Davis. Now, Nephi Sewell is not expected to be ready for training camp, so hopefully he can be ready by the second, third, or the third week of the regular season. Depending on how his rehab goes and how everything goes this summer, they could look to place him on short-term injured reserve. But a good signing here with Willie Gay, family. Willie Gay, without a question of a doubt, family, is he adds to that linebacker room. He adds to speed, athleticism, this thing that the Saints have been lacking. The Saints have been lacking the ability to contain mobile quarterbacks at Kansas City. He was the man that was responsible for spying on quarterbacks, and he is regarded as one of the best linebackers in the league at doing just that. So Willie Gay is aboard, and the Saints are to be commended. 1 year, $5 million deal. Willie Gay is your newest member of the New Orleans Saints. All right, for him. Uncle Jerry, how you doing? Come on in. Yes, sir. Come on in, Uncle Jerry. I enjoyed the interview with you and No Cap. Yeah, man, I did too. Shouts out to No Cap, No Filter Saints. Hey, family, he does great work over there. Go give that brother some love. Go subscribe, man. He does wonderful work, man. Jerry says, we got a linebacker, which was big need after Zach Bourne left. Yes, big need after Zach Bourne left. Again, he replaces that athleticism that we had with Zach Bourne. What is sad about that situation, it took for the end of Zach Bone's tenure with the Saints, and toward the end of this past season, for them to finally use Zach Bone the way that everyone envisioned they would use him when they drafted him. But now he's on the Philly. He's an Eagle now. We wish him best luck, none but the best as an individual. Not go wish the Eagles luck. Don't hate the Eagles, but I'm just saying. But good luck to him. Also, other news, family, the Saints. T Dirty, how you doing? Come on in. Also, family, the Saints today, they made it official. Michael Thomas designated as a post-June 1st cut. And it will cost them some dead money for doing this. And this is courtesy of John Hendricks at the Saints News Network. Let me get that up there on the screen for you, family. Share the screen with you. Again, Michael Thomas' tenure as a New Orleans Saint is over. Again, Michael Thomas, the best, the greatest receiver in the history of the New Orleans Saints. Don't give me no Joe Horn. Don't give me no Marcus Colston. At their pinnacle, at their peak, they could not touch him. Not one time. Not one time. Not one time did Joe Horn or Marcus Colston lead the National Football League in reception. Not one time did Marcus Colston or Joe Horn win Offensive Player of the Year. Not one time did Joe Horn or Marcus Colston set the record for most receptions in a single season. Not one time. They were great Saints players. They were great Saints wide receivers. They are two of the greatest Saints wide receivers in the history of the club. Michael Thomas was the best. That he was the best to do it. Again, we know how it ended. Sorry it had to end like that. Wish it wouldn't have ended the way that it ended. But we wish Michael Thomas the best going forward, wherever he goes. He was a good guy. He was a good guy in the community. And all this hate and venom coming toward Michael Thomas now by some people, different folks, different strokes. It is what it is. But family, let me get into this. Enough for that. It's all about who that, baby. Let's get in this article by our brother John Hendricks at the Saints News Network. As it reads, as we enter the new league year, some bookkeeping items exist for the Saints. On Wednesday, Michael Thomas and Jameis Winston were both designated as post-June 1st releases by the team. Andrus Peat also became a free agent after the team didn't get a new contract done with him. Jameis Winston signed with Cleveland on a one-year deal that is worth up to $8.7 million, while the next stops for Thomas and Peat are to be decided. If Thomas was still on the team's roster on March the 15th, he was to collect a guaranteed bonus of $119 million, and there was no way in hell that was going to happen. After last year's contract with New Orleans, it was always expected that he would become a free agent. Again, how the contract was listed and made, everybody knew that we would be at this stage this year, unless Michael Thomas just had a resurgence of a year and him and the Saints signed another deal. But unfortunately, week 10, he got hurt, and now he will be looking for a new home. And I think it's best for Michael Thomas, and I think it's best for the Saints to move on. Again, we are wishing Michael Thomas the best. I will be watching wherever he goes, pulling for him to have a complete, healthy season, 16, 17 games, and remind people that while he was at one time considered one of the best, if not the best, wide receiver in football. All right, John goes on to write, New Orleans will have to deal with some dead money when it comes to Andrus Peat. Nearly $13.64 million. So them moving on for Peat, they're going to have to eat $13 million. They already had some tied up this year with the release of Marcus Maye that cost them $8.13 million. And with Bradley Roby, $1.7 million, and Tre'Quan Smith, everybody's favorite Smith, at $1 million. The current day money charge for the Saints is at $24.61 million. They will also still be on the hook for some financials with Winston and Thomas too. The door may not be totally closed on Andrus Peat return, but he's projected to get some left tackle money based off his 2023 season. I don't think the Saints want to pay Andrus Peat left tackle money. I think they will pay him guard money. But I think, listen, with this draft is loaded with tackles and guards, good offensive linemen. I'm telling you, family, look for one of these kids that will not one, numerous, a couple of these kids that are going to be drafted on day 2 and day 3 of this April's draft. Look for some of them to become Pro Bowl players, reliable starters, above average players, and hell, I'm telling you, a couple of those kids, man, may turn out to be all pro players. So this is the year, man, to go in the draft. And hey, I wouldn't mind seeing the Saints double dip, guard, tackle, any which way you want to go. Of course, you got to get the tackle situation straightened out. What are the Saints going to do with Trevor Penning? Are they going to continue to roll with him at left tackle? Or are they going to try to turn him into a guard, a position that he never has played before in his career? I know a lot of us, we are like, man, just move Penning to guard, just move him to guard. The kids never played guard before. It's a whole new transition of him moving inside with less space to deal with. But we'll see. And a lot of what was going on with Trevor Penning, it has been reported coming out his mouth, it was mental with him also, man. So hopefully he gets in the right mind frame and continues to work on his craft, because the Saints need Trevor Penning to come through this year. The Saints need Trevor Penning to come through this year. The Saints need Trevor Penning to come through this year. Resuming with the article, New Orleans isn't expected to move Trevor Penning right now from his left tackle spot. And James Hurst is also an option on the left side in some capacity. Personally, family, I think James Hurst has played. Listen, James Hurst, ever since the Saints signed him, he was a blessing. He filled in above average, and he was one of the better offensive linemen on the team. But I think over the last 2 seasons, James Hurst's play has declined, and I think the Saints can move on from James Hurst again. In the draft, I think they can upgrade in the draft, get cheaper help, but just as good. But hey, we will see what happens with James Hurst. Under Clint Kubiak's new offensive system, the Saints simply have to get this right for it to work like it should. As of right now, the Saints have just over, get this, the Saints have just over $15 million in cap space. That should have changed with some new deals in place and other accounting moves. So right now they're at, when this article was written, the Saints were at about $15 million in the black. But now, you know, you're going to have to take in the Willie Gay deal that the Saints had with Willie Gay. They just re-signed. Adam Prentice was re-signed. All right, matter of fact, let's do this. Let's get it. Saints. New Orleans Saints agreed to terms with 3-year fullback added depth to the position. New Orleans Saints and fullback Adam Prentice agreed to terms according to John Hendricks. Okay. So let me get there. We go. Adam Prentice and the Saints agreed to terms according to John Hendricks of the Saints News Network. Prentice re-signs as a critical contributor for blocking and protecting the team's quarterbacks and tailbacks. That's the one thing I think we kind of overlook. Some of us, I'm gonna say some of us. I'm not gonna say everyone. When it comes to Adam Prentice, it was a hell of a blocker in picking up the blitz, protecting Derek Carr or whoever the quarterback was back there, and he's a good lead blocker. The Saints did sign another fullback last week to bring in competition, and I'm pretty sure they may add a undrafted free agent to get that, to put him in the mix also to create competition. Competition is good. Last season, Prentice rushed 2 times for 12 yards. During his 3 seasons in New Orleans, He has appeared in 31 games. He's only rushed the ball 9 times for 26 yards. But all of those 26, of those 9 times, he's got 6 first downs. He's caught 8 passes for 37 yards and recorded 2 receiving first downs. New Orleans signed former Chargers fullback Xander Harvath on Thursday, March the 7th. All right, that's by our brother Kyle. I did John Hendry, but that was by our brother Kyle T. Mosley right there. Now, of course, the big news here, the Saints' first move. This is by John Henry. The Saints are on the board. According to Multiple Post, they added linebacker to the mix during the NFL's legal tampering process, and linebacker Willie Gay from the Chiefs. He also posted it via social media, so that's a great sign. And that's the sign right there. Willie Gay, let's do it. Hashtag who that? Who that? Welcome to the family. NFL Network's Mike Garafolo first reported the signing and the details that emerged on the deal. Is this for 1 year and it's for 1 year and worked up to a maximum of $5 million and includes $3 million guaranteed. So again, the deal is up to $5 million. The Saints have guaranteed him $3 million. Gay is fresh off a second Super Bowl win with Kansas City. He is a Mississippi native, played collegiately at Mississippi State. Saints News Network's Bob Rose highlighted Willie Gay as a potential target in free agency, and here's what Bob wrote. This is before it even happened. Bob had identified Willie Gay as a potential good get for the Saints, and hey, they got him. Gay, like Davis has been a good but often overlooked player through his first 4 seasons. He's a fast, yes, physical player capable of good performances in coverage. Thus, 4 interceptions and 19 passes broken up. As a blitzer, he had 5 sacks, 16 pressures, and against the run, he had 17 tackles for loss, 233 total stops. Gay was a key part of an excellent Kansas City defense that was instrumental in winning back-to-back Super Bowl. Now, Pro Football Focus graded him as number 106 on their free agent list, and here's what they said. Gay is perhaps the best lateral athlete within the Chiefs' loaded linebacker core, lateral, side to side, often drawing the quarterback spiral and earning some of the more challenging coverage responsibilities after starting his career as a pure downhill attacker. The former second-round pick is a quality weak side linebacker who appears to have grown better at reading and reacting. And he also did well in the occasional blitz package dialed up by defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo. Now, NFL Network's Greg Rosenthal ranked him number 71 in his top 101. And here's what he said of Gay. An explosive athlete. Everyone's saying that. Very good athlete, fast, explosive. What the Saints linebacker core have been missing. Fast, explosive, lateral, spine the quarterback, able to close that gap down. Takes good angles. He takes good angles. If you just go watch some of the Chiefs games that he participated in, watch the angles that he takes. And man, he covers ground. Gay was never quite trusted to play every snap as the Chiefs' weak side linebacker. He's a great role player to have on the roster, capable of taking away opposing quarterbacks' running threat. New Orleans lost Zach Bond to the Eagles and had several free agents of their own at the position. Willie Gay is sure to bring a ton to the table, and is the 4th former Chiefs player to land with the Saints. Think about that. Colin Saunders, Tyrann Mathieu, Tanoh Kpassagnon, and now Willie Gay. Winning attitude. Hey, Saints trying to get the right culture in there in the locker room. But again, Willie Gay is the newest New Orleans Saints. Welcome to Willie Gay. Welcome to Who Dat Nation. Let's get it. All right, family. All right, we got some more family members coming in. My brother T30's in the house. How you doing? Come on in. Who else we got in the house? Pelicans Nola, how you doing? What up, Dolphin family? Who that to you? Man, you already know. Come on in. Who else we got in here? All right, family. Hey, I want to say hello to my my Twitter to my X family. I see you, baby dog. See you. Thank y'all for being here. There are 13 of you. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Hey, family, if you're not subscribed to our X channel, please, if you have X, formerly known as Twitter, please go over to Come On In Sports Network at Randolph Jackson 8 and subscribe to our channel. We post on X and every day, family. We're getting some good content up over there, and we're building our audience up over there on X, family. So again, go ahead on, family. Come on over there, join us, and have some fun with us as we get you ready, as we get you going on X, family. All right. So a lot of shaking and moving in the NFL today. Get this out of the way for a minute. A lot of shaking and moving. Here's some transactions that have been going on, family. Tick out on the ticker. The Patriots are signing guard Nick Levert. Details were unknown. Wide receiver Jamison Crowder is returning to Washington. He's returning to the Commanders. All-Pro special teamer Miles Killebrew is back to Pittsburgh on a 2-year, $6.5 million deal. That's per source. The Vikings and they all-pro safety Harrison Smith to rework the deal, so Smith will remain with the Vikings for his 13th season there. Former Bengals tackle Jonah Smith is signing a 2-year, $30 million deal with $19 million guaranteed with the Arizona Cardinals. Of course, let's get to this. New Orleans released wide receiver Michael Thomas. According to reports, the Saints and Michael Thomas have parted ways. Again, family, it was time. It was time for Mike to go. It was time for the Saints to go in a new direction. It got kind of down. It got nasty at the end, which it shouldn't have, man. It shouldn't have got like that, man. But again, man, wish nothing but the best to Michael Thomas. All right. Now, the Saints, the Titans, and the Panthers are all in right now, are all in for former number 2 overall pick from Ohio State, former Commander and 49er, Chase Young. I've seen a lot of stuff on social media today with a lot of Saints fans like, man, we don't need Chase Young. He's not that guy. Listen, Chase Young is still only 24 years old. Last year, he had 7.5 sacks. Guess what? That'd have been second behind Carl Granderson. Picture bookends. Young bookends. Chase Young, Carl Granderson. You got Cam. You still got Cam to provide that leadership and that veteran guidance. Okay? You get, if the Saints are finally able to get a player like this, remember, we went down these roads with Ndamukong Suh, Jadeveon Clowney. Remember? And it's always the Saints were always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. Can the Saints finally become the bride? Can the Saints get Chase Young? Chase Young, as a member of the New Orleans Saints and healthy, with Carl Granderson, with Brian Bresee, with Demario Davis, with Pete Werner, with Willie Gay, with Marshawn Lattimore, with Paulson Adebo, with Alante Taylor, with Tyrann Mathieu, with Jordan Howden. Colin Saunders in the middle, next to Bresee, or Nathan Shepard. All I'm saying, that ain't a bad defense. That ain't a bad defense. That's all I'm saying. And again, what does Chase Young bring to? He brings speed. He brings speed to contain those quarterbacks, those running quarterbacks. If you're able to get Chase Young to come in along with Willie Gay, you have increased the speed of that defensive unit. The Saints need to get faster, family. And listen, Willie Gay is the first step. They need to do more. All right. And matter of fact, let's read this from our brother John Hendricks about first round pick from Ohio State set to visit the Saints. Of course, we're talking about none other than the one and only Mr. Chase Young. And listen, I'm hoping that the Saints are finally the bride and never the bridesmaid and stop catching the damn bouquet, but never getting picked. So here we go, family. The Saints have been fairly quiet during the NFL's tampering period, but they obviously doesn't mean that they aren't putting in work. We've heard about one free agent visit in Avonte Maddox, and now another intriguing one has surfaced in defensive end Chase Young. According to NFL Network's Tom Paracello, the free agent pass rusher is expected to visit both the Panthers and Saints this week. The Titans were later added as another spot he'll visit. Young is a former first rounder from the 2020 draft out of Ohio State. He was selected second overall by Washington. Things didn't completely pan out there, and he was traded to the 49ers for a 2024 third-round pick on November 1st of 2023. He had a sack in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs and also picked up 2.5 while with San Francisco to finish with 7.5 on the year. It's no secret that the Saints can use a pass rusher. Listen, if again you get Chase Young in the building, you get him in the fold to go with Carl Granderson. Now you can still go in the draft. You can still get, if he's there, a Dallas Turner. You can still get him. You can still get a Jerry Verse. You can still get a Latu. Add speed, add pressure. You got to get out to these quarterbacks. New Orleans wasn't expected to play in the top tier space, but Young is certainly an intriguing prospect that multiple teams will want to explore. There were times you might not have seen the best effort and output from him, but he's undoubtedly talented. Perhaps a one-year deal is the best course of action here, but we'll see if it will even get that far. And now that's one thing that they've been saying about Chase Young, some stereotype or something that he's going to have to change. No matter if it's here, Carolina, or Tennessee. He's been accused of taking plays off. That would not fly in New Orleans. It would not fly with Demario Davis, Tyrann Mathieu, Cam Jordan. It would not fly with Dennis Allen, Joe Wood. It would not fly with that coaching staff and the leaders of that defense here in New Orleans. But Chase Young is a talented family, and he's only 24. It's not like we're sitting here talking about a guy that's 32, 33. The kid is still 24 years old, and his best football is still in front of him. Remember, he was the defensive rookie of the year for a reason. Had some injuries that stopped his growth, but hey, hopefully, the Saints could get in that number, man, and get him in the building and get him part of the fold. All right, we got take some of your comments now. What we got here? All right, I see. Oh, brother Day Cheese in the building. JT, how you doing? Blessings to you, my brother. Come on in. JT is in the building. Thank you for being here, JT. All right, family. Again, I want to thank everybody that's hanging out with us on X. Thank y'all for being here. We really appreciate it. Listen, family, any questions you guys have, put it in the chat. Let me know. Anything you want to discuss, let's talk about it right now. Listen, we're live right now. I got 40 people looking at us on X. Hey, everybody on X, come on over, hit that link. It's going to take you to Ask the NFL Terms, which is a part of our family, the Come On In Sports Network. Go ahead on, hit that link, subscribe, and come on in. All right, family. Now, also, this I want to share this with you also. Let's go look at this. Let's look at the Saints. Go to over the cap and see where the Saints currently stand in cap space. All right. And right now, let me share the screen so you guys can see that. Let me share that. Yeah, share that one. All right, family. There we go. So right there, family, here we go. Right now, our New Orleans Saints are at $15 million in cap space according to Over the Cap. Let me update it. Let's see it. Refresh it, see if we get. Yeah, they got the Saints at 15 million. Now, in day money, the day money here, they've got the Saints at $24,613,092 of a day money. Active cap spending, the Saints are at 217,780,869. All right. So again, the Saints are not in the red anymore. They are in the black. Listen, look for this to change with the signing of Willie Gay, with the re-signing of Prentice. Look for those signings to start reflecting on the Saints cap. But as of right now, the Saints are at $15 million in the black. Everything's looking good right there. So the Saints do have money to play with now. They can go out and play. All right. What we got? Who that family? Who that to you? Sister Misdemeanor Crimes. Hey, family, Sister Misdemeanor Crimes has a she also has a Saints podcast. She's amazing. Go over there, give her a listen. You're gonna love her, man. She knows her football, man. She is great, and I'm gonna have Sister Misdemeanor on. I'm gonna try to get her on next week. Well, I need to talk to her first, and I need to talk to you and see how your schedule is, and I'm gonna have you on yourself and No Cap, No Filter. I'm gonna have you guys on, and we're gonna have us a Saints discussion. Let's do it next week if you're available. All right. Pelicans Nola say, Dolph, Chase Young has already left Carolina and he'll be in New Orleans tomorrow. Don't let him out the building. Listen, he already left Carolina. That's the good thing. He coming to New Orleans. You're right. Don't let him out the building. Whatever. Listen, the Saints need to throw all the bells, all the whistles. They need to pull out all the stops, whatever they need to do to get Chase Young. Now, some people will be like, man, you talking like Chase Young just had 15, 17 sacks. The kid had 7.5 sacks. He was defensive rookie of the year. He hit a rough patch with injuries, but he's back on the field. And if you watch him, that athleticism, that speed, that quickness, it is there. The Saints need that on defense. What continuously gives this team problems? Mobile quarterbacks, running quarterbacks. You sign Willie Gay. You got Carl Granderson. You get Chase Young. You go in the draft. You get Latu. You get Dallas Turner. You get Jared Verse. You get Demarcus Robinson from Missouri. Maybe you get him in the second round. Maybe you go offensive tackle in the first and defensive in the second. But this is a must get. But the Saints, again, like I said earlier, family, we always seem to come up short. Ndamukong Suh, we came up short. Clowney, we came up short. Hell, we came up short on Ndamukong Suh twice. You know, we come up short on these big. Listen, he is a talent, and what's even more so, we have seen him have success in the National Football League. All these kids coming in the draft, they are great prospects, talented, no doubt about it. But we haven't seen them at this level. We have seen Chase Young perform at a high level, at the highest level of professional football in the NFL. So, again, the only thing that's been injuries and his motor, sometimes he's being accused. A lot of people accuse him of taking a play off. You can't be doing that, man. You can't take a play off. You got to be balls to the wall, constantly going forward, man. You got to, man. Got 16 family members, viewers right now on X, man. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all have any questions, please, I see you. Please put them in the chat. Right now, family, everybody on X and everybody here in the chat on YouTube right now in the chat. Put in the chat your percentage, what you think. What are the percentages that you're giving the Saints of signing Chase Young? What are the percentages that you're giving the Saints of signing Chase Young? I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to keep it real because of the past efforts. I'm giving it, I'm not even going to say 50-50, and I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to say 40-60. I'm going to say 40-60, family. I'm going to say 40-60, man. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say 40-60 to that. Chase Young, what is the percentage you give the Saints of being able to sign Chase Young? And listen, like Marley said, he just left he just left from Carolina. Let's get him down here. Let's roll out the red carpet and let's let it know, hey, you are wanted here. See, listen, it's just like you. You want to feel wanted. Let it be known. You want to feel wanted. And listen, you got a future Hall of Famer, one of the best defensive players in the history, one of the best overall players in the history of the New Orleans Saints, who is calling out to you. Let me share this with y'all who didn't see what Cam said, man. Because Cam, let me get this. Where is it? Right there. Yeah. All right, fam. There it is. Let me get it up there on the screen for you. Now, here's what Cam said. Cam's recruiting, man. Cam's recruiting. Cam Jordan, free agent pitch to Chase Young. While players are flying off the boat in NFL free agency, pass rusher Chase Young is taking his time going on visits to interested teams. New Orleans Saints, Carolina Panthers, and Tennessee Titans are reportedly among the teams that will host Young. And one of the Saints' core leaders is making his pitch toward the coveted defensive end. And who else is going to be but Cam? Cam Jordan took to social media Tuesday afternoon to take a jab at his NFC South rival Panthers and recruit on Young simultaneously, arguing that there is no way Young could choose Carolina over New Orleans. Well, we know, this is Cam speaking, well, we know it's not the Panthers, right? Young said, so make them rounds and come on down to the 504. Cam said, not Young said, but Cam said. And there it is right there on X. Tom Pelissero, like you said, a handful of teams expressed interest in Young. Again, Chase Young, 24 years old, fam. Just 24 years old. So listen, the Panthers were the worst team in the league last year, while the Saints barely missed the playoffs despite finishing 9-8. Jordan pitch appears to be stressing how bad Carolina was in 2023. Jordan continued to rip the Panthers by responding to former NFL linebacker Sean Merriman, who said he would never sign in Carolina, with a simple yet effective message. Amen. If I'm a free agent, the Panthers ain't at the top of my list. Gotcha. So Young reportedly will begin his visits this week. He's already begun. As family member just reported, it is being reported he has left Carolina and he is headed to New Orleans. So hopefully the Saints can get him in here and just let the young man know that he is wanted. And listen, it's an area need. It's an area need. And the more areas of need that you can take care of in free agency, allows you to go into the draft and take BPA, the best player available, instead of reaching and trying to get a reaching and trying to grab for a need. You don't want to do that, family. We don't want to do that. So again, Chase Young will be in New Orleans. He's headed down. Jerry says, "Dog, we might get breaking news Thursday with Chase Young to the Saints. Fingers crossed." I hope so, man. But listen, think about it. He may just want to go see what Tennessee has to offer, and then make his decision. Maybe over the weekend. I would love for him to make his decision tomorrow and sign on the dotted line with the Saints. The Saints need to have Tyron in there. They need to have Cam in there with him. You know what I'm saying? They need to have Double D, Demario Davis in there. Everybody needs to be part of that, man. They need to get this kid here. And the reason is if you go around the NFC South, I see what Carolina's doing. You see how Carolina's beefing up that offensive line. Then they just traded for Deontay Johnson, wide receiver from Pittsburgh, former Pro Bowler, very good wide receiver. I see what they're doing. They got a new coach. Matter of fact, that new head coach, he just helped Baker Mayfield get a new contract with Tampa Bay and have the best season of his career. And all this foolishness, I hope the Saints are not foolish enough to do it, about getting rid of Marshawn Lattimore. That would be a colossal mistake, bad decision, dumb, stupid. You can call it what we can come with all kind of hyperbole for it. Don't do it. He's one of the best in the game, and he makes a difference to this defense. All right. My brother Slim South 504, come on in. South said, "This another clowning situation, just using visits as leverage for a bigger payday, just like Deshaun Watson did, in my opinion." And that's what a lot of us are afraid of, man. But again, Sean Payton was the coach. Deshaun Watson did it. To the Saints, but last year, I know y'all ain't want to hear, but at the time, I mean, they finally got their man when they got Derek Carr. I'm just saying. But Slim, I'm with you right there, man. That's why I'm saying you got to put something on this kid's mind when he leaves, or before he even walks out the office. You got to make him see that, man. You got to listen. As soon as you sit down, this is where we see you. This is our vision for you. We see you here. We see you doing this, playing next to Cam, learning from Cam Jordan. We see you and Carl Granderson as two young stalwarts, pass rushers going forward, like Freeney and who the coach had. It was Freeney and who was opposite Freeney for the coach, man. They had a hell of a dual pass rush. You got them. Listen, everybody wants to feel wanted. All of us, we all want to feel wanted, family. So it's no different here. You want, yeah, Matt, thank you, Sid. That's why you got to go subscribe. Sister Misdemeanor Crimes. She knows us, she knows our ball. Yeah, Robert Mathis. So listen, we can get our, and listen, either one of these guys are 28 yet, 27. Young, Granderson. Listen, we got 4.5 sacks from our first round pick, Brian Bresee, last year, who on draft night, 85 to 90% of who that nation was crying, pouting, moaning, and I'm going to say it, bitching, because they didn't get the kid from Georgia. But damn it, they got a player. Again, if not for the injuries to Brian Bresee, and of course the tragedy that the young man and his family had to go through with the loss of his sister, I said it last year, and I'm going to say it again. That kid was a possible top 10, no less than the top 15 selection. We got him at the end of the first round, and he came in unlike past first round selections, and he produced in a rotational in a rotation situation, not as a starter, but as a rotational piece. He got 4.5 sacks. He had numerous pressures. Bryan Bresee. Now, this season, can Bryan Bresee take the next step? And listen, I'm not against the Saints going to get a young run stuff in the draft. Can that interest you in Sweat from Texas? Him and Bresee with Saunders and Shepard. And listen, Malcolm Roach is going to New Orleans, Colorado. Yeah, that's New Orleans, Colorado. He's going to New Orleans, Colorado. So listen, I'm just saying there are a lot of good defensive linemen in this draft, man. And then I'm looking for. I'm gonna take some of your calls and we're gonna get out of here. Let me see. Jerry says, just be alert who that nation could be official on Thursday. Yeah, Bresee was the truth. Yes, Bresee was, man. Listen, family, there are 31 of us here. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. And come on, join the family. Let me get this out the way. Let me just show y'all. And we got, like I say, we got some stuff working. We gonna have an official announcement coming. But man, listen, I'm just so proud, man. I just got to let y'all know this, man. Y'all see the new logo. Y'all see what's going on, man. Let me get out the way. All right, let me get that banner out the way so y'all can see, man. Let me stop this banner. All right, there you go, family. And the logo's gonna change a little bit, but listen, the Come On In Sports Network group of shows. This is the family. This is the family right here. You got Real Fan Sports with Zach and Non-Fiction. These brothers are awesome. They do great work. They cover it all. They cover cricket. They cover a sport called Baji that I have no idea what it is. They cover Formula One racing. You name it, they do it all, as well as the NFL. Zach is a Saints fan. Non is a Raiders fan. Everyone who goes to their channel, they love them because they have great personalities and they're just great individuals and they're part of the Come On In Sports Network family. Then there's UST, Uneducated Sports Talk, Mr. Carlos Clayton and his co-host PJ. Yeah, that's right. PJ, his sidekick, a stuffed bear. But only Carlos can hear PJ. I'm just saying, when you talk about uneducated sports talk, you talk about great content. You talk about watch parties. You talk about live in-game stream, play-by-play action. It gets no better than Mr. Carlos Clayton and Uneducated Sports Talk. He is a Saint fan, but he covers everything: baseball, college basketball, women's basketball, you name it. We gonna have it covered here at the Come On In Sports Network. And your last but not least is As the NFL Turns, which is hosted by Zach Non-Fiction, Carlos, my co-host of the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast, the legendary Coach Rock, and of course myself, family. Listen, as the NFL turns, we had a great first season. We gonna have a draft special for you guys. The first round, we all are gonna be together. We're gonna have a draft special. We're gonna do every pick in the first round, family. So we want y'all to join us, be part of that. We gonna make history, man. We're growing right now. We're gonna try to add find some guys, some podcasters out there who love baseball. We're gonna try to get into baseball. We're gonna try to do not try, but Carlos Uneducated Sports Talk will be covering the UFL, the United Football League. So you want to tune in to Uneducated Sports Talk for that. And again, family, thank y'all for being here. This is the Come On In Sports Network. Look, I just had to share that with y'all, fam. Just had to let y'all know some things we got going on here. All right. And I'm about to open up the line, family. Anybody, dog, what's good? J Live, how you doing? Come on in. It's been a minute since we opened up the line. So listen, I'm about to put the link in the chat right now, family. Let's talk Saints football, man. Get on up in here. All right. The link is now in the chat, family. Anybody want to come on, please come on. And let's talk about how do you feel about how the Saints all season's going? Michael Thomas, Andrews P., no longer part of the New Orleans Saints. Do you like the Willie Gay? Do you like Willie Gay signing? All right. Would you like the Saints to get Chase Young? Do you think it'll be a good mesh? Would it be a good mesh? Chase Young as a member of New Orleans Saints. I personally do. I'm looking forward to it, family. All right. Slim South. Nice look. Appreciate it, family. Appreciate it. Not here by himself, J Law. Yeah. Yeah, fam. But listen, live, JT. There you go. All right, we got Hurricane Mike coming on. All right, Hurricane Mike, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good, my brother. Thank you for being here. We got Marley Mall in the chat. Marley Mall, how you doing? Come on, Marley. We got Misdemeanor Crime, Sister Barbara in the house. Misdemeanor Crimes, how you doing, sister? Come on in. Thank y'all for being here. Mike, we're going to start with you, Mike. What are your thoughts on the New Orleans early additions to the 2024 free agent?
Well, I really like that Willie Gay signing. I feel like he can help the depth of this team, but a lot of people, because I was streaming, right, and then my dad kept commenting while we're not signing anybody, and he brought up a good point. Ain't nobody. So, say you have two options, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can either, get paid really high, but one, your head coach is Dennis Allen, and two, your team's not good, or you can get paid like the minimum, but you're going to be going to a Super Bowl contender with a Hall of Fame coach. What are you choosing? Are you choosing the money, or are you choosing the Super Bowl pedigree? I'm sorry. I don't care how much you pay me. I'm trying to win. I'm not trying to be like one of you losers. I'm trying to win. So, I mean, you can't really expect the Saints to go all out. I mean, I think the only reason we signed Willie Gay is because he has 2 rings. I guarantee you the Chiefs didn't win the last 2 years. He'll probably went back to try to get a ring or go somewhere who has success at winning. So, I feel like that's the only reason we even got Willie Gay. Plus, the Saints, we know that they like to build through the draft. And I think that they will do that. We have a 14 pick. We got to see what happens there. However, I do think the Saints, I know they don't send Chase Young. I don't see us getting Chase Young. But I won't be surprised if the Saints get kind of a big name. I'm not saying we're getting like the next coming Tom Brady in free agency. I'm saying that we might make a splash. But not like a big splash. Like, we might make a splash. I'm going to leave it at that.
Right. Got you, Mike. Thank you for that. Sister Barbara, Sister Misdemeanor Crimes. The floor is yours. Sister Barbara, you there? Well, we're gonna go to J Live. Jermaine. All right, Sister Barbara, there she go. Thanks, shit. Sister Barbara, you there? Misdemeanor Crimes. Can you hear? Go ahead, Jay.
Well, look, as far as the off season, bro, what's been going on? Well, I'm gonna push back a little bit against Mikey. I like that signing of Gay, man. He got a good pedigree. He played in he played in the Super Bowl, 2 Super Bowls, and he provides depth. He has experience, and that's really what we need. He's a good depth player, and if one of Demario Davis or Pete Warner ever get hurt, I mean, shit, I feel comfortable with him stepping in. I think that was a good move.
Right.
But yeah, they definitely need to re-sign Pete. I don't even know what we talking about. You definitely need to re-sign that man. That's the only sure thing you got at left tackle that works. Anything else, you're basically guessing, and you don't know. So, yeah, you re-sign Pete. He earned it.
Gotcha. So would you not want them to go get a young tackle in the draft?
I mean, that would be nice. Also, I'm definitely look. We need linemen. You know what I mean? We need linemen. So definitely, we better invest in a draft pick on the O line and D line, bro.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man. I mean, a left tackle. Yeah, God, man, we just did that.
I
They ain't
mean,
gonna do it. If you invest in another left tackle, that's the same saying that we made a mistake, and we all know the Saints don't do that, bro.
Now, let's say they get Guyton. You can start Guyton. You can play right tackle, or you can get Talisi Fuaga from Oregon State, who I love. And I'm telling you right now, he will be the heir apparent at right tackle to Ryan Ramczyk. You can book it. I'm telling you, if the Saints if his name is called with the 14th pick of the first round, I'm just gonna have to eat crow if I'm wrong, but damn it, I don't think I'm gonna be wrong. I'm telling you right now, that kid right there, he will be the next man after Ryan Ramczyk. We will get 1 year of Ryan Ramczyk grooming this kid. Then Ryan Ramczyk can go have his surgery. He can go on and live the rest of his life, walk normally, and we'll just insert Talisi Fuaga right there. That's how much I think of this kid. I saw it I saw it up and close personal. I watched film with this kid. This kid is good. This draft, like I said, you're gonna have linemen drafted on the third day that are gonna become Pro Bowlers, all pros, consistent above average starters in the National Football League. It is that deep this year, family. All right, Sister Barbara. Okay, she was having trouble with her. So, Uncle Jerry, the floor is yours. How you doing? Come on,
Mr. Dog 17. What is good, my brother?
What's going on, my brother? Thank y'all for being here.
All is well. Hurricane Mike, what's good, man?
What up?
Man, you got it, man. Jay Live, what's good, fam?
Man, I'm just out there trying to shed some light on y'all, bro. That's it, bro.
That's all you do, bro.
That's all I can do, bro.
Shed some light on us, bro.
That's all he do. Shed some light on.
Got some breaking news, family. Former New Orleans Saint and Houston Texan Sheldon Rankins is closing in on a contract with the Cincinnati Bengals, according to Jeremy Fowler. So
I like Rankins.
And also,
that's what I missed out.
Linebacker Eric Kendricks from the Vikings he's going to Dallas. At first, it was reported San Francisco, but he had a change of heart, and he is now signing with the Dallas Cowboys. Go ahead, Jerry.
Wait. Repeat that, dog. Who was that?
Eric Kendricks. Eric Kendricks, the
linebacker
from formerly of the Minnesota Vikings.
And the Chargers.
Yeah.
I forgot he played with the Chargers.
Yeah. At first,
he just came from the Chargers.
At first, he gave. It was reported that he would be signing with the 49ers, but he had a change of heart, and he's coming to Big D. He's going to be a Cowboy, man. Good player, man. Go ahead, Jerry.
The Cowboys actually signed the soul.
Yeah. Now, Dub, only thing I'm gonna say is I do like the Willie Gay signing from the Chiefs. I mean, because we definitely needed another linebacker after we lost Zach Barnes to the Eagles.
Right.
And hey, I like what I see because that boy good, and he won 2 Super Bowls with Kansas City, and that's gonna wake up this linebacking core with New Orleans. He's gonna be a plus with us.
Bro,
and look, and let me say this right here. And don't be and I think Dolph was just saying a while ago that Chase Young just left Carolina. Am I right, Dolph?
Yeah, it's been reported he just left Carolina.
All right, he says he's coming down to New Orleans on Thursday. Now, who that nation? Like I said in the chat, be alert because it could be official on Thursday that the Saints and Chase Young come to an agreement. I don't know how many years it's going to be. I don't know if it's a year or two. So just be alert. That's all I can say.
Hey Jerry, I really think he's gonna end up being a Carolina Panther because they desperate. They just let Burns go, and they desperately need someone to replace him, bro. They gonna throw that money at him.
Yeah. If history repeats himself, he's gonna end up in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's all I can say.
Hey, but notice nobody saying New Orleans.
Nobody else. With the past history, man, how can you?
What's up, JT? What's up, y'all?
What's up? What up? All right, fellas. What's going on, man? Shit. We got seven on it right now, man. We almost got a team ourselves, man. We go out there and play some ball.
Behave, bro.
And let coach the team, bro.
Hey, dog, the fellas are here. The gays are here,
man. Hey, it been a minute since we hung out like this, man.
Yeah.
So Slim, what you got for us? Then we gonna go to brother JT.
I like the Willie Gay signing. Only problem I wish we could have kept Malcolm Roach. That's the only thing I can see. He was a solid rotational D lineman. I just wish we could have kept him. That's all I gotta say. But I like the Willie Gay.
I think it was a money thing.
Probably
they offered him a little bit more money than the Saints could or were wanted to.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah, but listen.
Yeah.
Bro, you can go in the draft. I'm telling you, you go in the draft, get your run stuff. We need a run stuff. And
that's what we need.
We've been saying for years.
That's what we need.
Some people want to. I was looking. I forgot which podcast I was listening to, but some people want to undervalue how important Malcolm Brown was to the New Orleans Saints run defense. When Malcolm Brown was with the New Orleans Saints on defense, they did not give up 100-yard down rusher for at least 2 years, 3 years. Soon as they traded Malcolm Brown, the Saints rush defense up the middle, up the gut started to suffer, and they have not as of yet been able.
Now hold up, dog.
They haven't.
Hold up, dog. We started stopping the run when Omnimata got here. When he was young,
right.
When he first got
when you,
Now, Malcolm Brown kind of rolled into a nice situation.
Nah, man, no. I
think
want to stop no running last year.
Man, you better go look at it. That's when we start becoming them dogs stopping that run when Omnimata came here.
What happened last? Not this past season. What happened the season before that?
Hey, bro, everybody got it down. Yeah, look at Cam.
I think.
No, look at Foster. You know,
I think Onyemata just plateaued. He just got to the highest he could get. Onyemata. That was it.
JT say you plateaued.
He done looked up a new word today. He coming here trying to throw that word at us.
We're slanging it.
What that mean, plateau?
Look, I'm doing my homework. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, look, JT doing some research, dog.
Yeah, I'm doing my homework. I got something else for you. And they better leave Lattimore out their mouth right now. They better leave that out their mouth.
They have to.
Yeah, leave that out their mouth. I don't want nobody to say about Lattimore no more because that's not happening. Now, I always said if you want to get better at something, you don't let your good player go. Your good players go. You don't do that. You're making yourself worse when that happens. So I'm looking at the Saints and what they need. Like Dolph was saying, that D tackle, you need a D tackle right now because I'm not sold on Saunders and the other guy. I think wasn't a good. I mean, it was a good trade, but these guys are not 17 games. These guys, they're not 17 games.
They not New Orleans Saints, bro. They're not black and gold, bro.
Right,
Just like Marcus May was never black and gold. I never liked that dude.
Right, me either.
You know
I never
what I mean?
liked him. Never liked. I'm with you on that,
bro.
But but fellas, I want to ask y'all this question: how y'all feel about having two running backs? I mean, two fullbacks with the Saints right now. You know,
I don't really care.
Hold on. Now time out. What two fullbacks? I'm slipping.
You know, we got that guy from
Xander Horvath.
Yeah,
and Prentice signed.
Yeah,
I don't even think Horvath's making the team.
Oh yeah, now didn't Xander come from the Chargers or something?
Prentice just competition. I don't think Prentice make this team. He ain't gonna make it. Because I called that at the beginning.
Making the team, so I don't care who it is, but one of them ain't making the team.
They had to bring in competition, like I said.
Yeah, competition. They're gonna have competition everywhere.
Why it's so hard to find a hard hitting fullback, a smash mouth, hit the hole and kill anything he see fullback. I don't know why that's so hard to find.
But see that offense that Sean Payton had, when he started out like the last past 6 or 7 years ago, that's the only time he used the fullback, and that fullback practice book, regular season book, they must have threw it out the window.
Got some more news for y'all, family. Got some more news from y'all. Old man Winter, Joe Flacco has done it again. He's got a new contract. He's got a 1-year deal with the Indianapolis Colts, $4.5 million guaranteed, $8.7 million.
I heard about that.
So he will be the backup to the young
replacing Gardner Minshew,
which is, I think that is great. You get a Super Bowl winning veteran quarterback to come in there and help out. Blaze.
What up?
Blaze, go ahead, bro. Wi-Fi, bro. You popping, bro. You popping. You pop secret right now. You pop secret right now, bro.
You got a mouthful of that pop.
You pop it. I be wrong about my boy.
You got a mouthful of pop rocks, right?
Yeah, remember little pop rock candy that pop in your mouth when you put them in your mouth? Hey, man, that's what it sounds like. But nah, listen, Blaze, come on, bro. So I heard from everybody but you, bro. I want to hear from you. Unmute your mouth, bro. You immediate. There you go. What you gotta say, Blaze?
Tell that nigga unmute his mouth, bro.
Chase Young. On the Saints because I think he's gonna be good though.
Right. Hopefully we can get him, Blaze. Hopefully we can get him.
I'd like to see Chase get on this team at least. I mean, we need something outside.
Hold on, family. Hey, Blaze. When does the Bayou Hurricane season begin? Let everybody know.
We playing this Thursday. Y'all just drop it to my YouTube channel.
Hold on, family. Can't hear.
7-8.
You said next game.
I'm about to
Hey,
put
Blaze.
it in my comments.
Hey, Blaze, put the date in the game and time in the chat while we all there. Put it in the chat so other family members can see.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead, Blaze.
We'll be doing
That sound like somebody was chewing something. I'm telling you. Somebody going to town on something. Some pork skins.
Like my boy Ross said, we stay hood ready here on Locked On.
Well, listen, this is in the Real Men Sports Podcast. We're live on the Come On In Sports Network, and this is family. This is what we do. It's a family atmosphere. Yeah. We have fun like this. We talk serious football.
Yeah.
And listen, we get into other discussions about life and everything. Again, so if you're tuning in for the first time, thank you for being here. And to my family that's watching, there are 20 of you with us on X again. Thank you for being here. Please come and join the family. Be part of this. If you're Who That Nation or you just part of NFL Nation, please go over to as the NFL turn. Subscribe, join. Listen, we all one big family. And listen, We have fun like this. He got everybody cracking right now about Blade. That was crackling.
That was crackling.
Thought it was post game.
Boy, your
Sound like he cooking them.
And we can hear it, and he can't hear it.
I thought it was. At first, I thought it was JP.
Get on my brother Blaze now. I got you back, man. I ain't gonna let him do that to you. All right, more breaking news, family. More breaking news, courtesy of Ian Rappaport. The Arizona Cardinals have released starting left tackle DJ Humphries, who had a $22 million cap hit. There's a left tackle, a veteran left tackle who's on the market right now. Just saying. Yeah. All right, family.
Wait, who he played for, dog?
He played the Cardinals, Arizona.
Oh man, I don't want them.
No, Let me tell you something, man. Hey, dog, what happened to the left tackles that they used to have years ago? They used to the coaches used to look for them because they had quick feet. Well, those left tackles, that's the ones you want. The ones with quick feet that can move, upper body strong. I mean, come on, man. We don't need none of these stone left tackles that just
they want to sleep.
I don't want to hear nothing about my left tackle getting out athletic, on the field.
I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to
hear that. Like, he needs to be athletic, man. First.
That's right. And I'm gonna tell you something. We got burnt with 2 defensive ends that was #1 pick, and now we got this boy. I hope Penny shine. If Penny don't come out, we being a doo-doo again.
I'm just glad we got our franchise quarterback on the team. Hey, now look, I want to come at it another angle, man. Now you see how they let Jameis go, right? Yeah. Right. Now, I think that speaks volumes when it comes down to my boy Jake Haener, who is the future of the New Orleans Saints. I don't know if y'all know that. Y'all gonna realize. Y'all gonna realize.
Wait on you, there, dog. That's on you, dog, because he called that. J-Live called it. He called it, dog. But
just keep it real. We let Jameis go, even though he probably wanted to go. But I'm telling you, I'm funny this dude, man. Hey, you know what? I signed up for a damn membership today. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I want to thank you. First of all, thank you, and Derek L for being the only 2 members of the membership. But we gonna go. I know all the family members go.
Oh shit, nigga.
But I got to say this though, man. All joking aside, man. This new regime, this new offensive style, Jake Haener's not their guy. Jake Haener's not their guy. They look for them to bring in a veteran quarterback. And I'm saying it now. If Jordan Travis is there late in the full round, look for the Saints to use some of them picks to possibly move up.
Is that Jordan, the Florida State quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah, he nice.
Hey, this offense is loaded with quarterback talent.
Yes. But I think they're going to bring in. They have to bring in competition for him. Now, something that I personally would like to see happen, but I know it's not going to happen. I would like to see the Saints possibly make a trade with the Commanders. Call me crazy. I like Sam Howell.
I do too.
I think Sam Howell has great promise. Last year, we kind of forget Sam Howell was leading the National Football League in passing.
Man, you can get that from Jake Haener, bro.
You can't get that from Jake Haener.
Man, what you mean you can't get that from Jake?
Y'all can stop talking about our quarterback, bro. Y'all can stop talking about a quarterback, bro. We got the one who we want. That's what they say. They say we got the one who we want, so we ain't looking for no other quarterback.
Bro, hey, you're right, bro. All I want to say, why everybody forgetting? Jake Haener, look, Jake Haener was the winner of the Pro Bowl. He was the MVP of the Pro Bowl, not the Pro Bowl, but the Senior Bowl
I
when
like
he went.
Jake Haener.
Right?
I like Jake Haener.
And not only that, he was the MVP of training camp last year. Let's not forget all that. Like the boy shining, bro. Like the boy shining. He's showing you who he is, bro. All I'm saying is they showing you who he is. Just pay attention. Pay attention, bro. I don't know why y'all keep sleeping on this dude, bro.
I'm not saying he won't make it.
You said the same thing when I said our best left tackle was Pete too.
I ain't say no same.
Everybody left.
Nobody. I ain't
I
say
agree with you, Pete.
Man, Pete.
All right.
Pete.
Trey,
Man.
Big Bro. Jermaine.
Pete.
Buggy. Yeah. Yeah, it's a straight. Yeah, Trey. He bugging.
You bugging, J Live.
Y'all tripping, bro. Hey, keep that same energy. But I guarantee you, after you see my boy in preseason, you're gonna think a different way because he got a year under his belt. He comfortable, and you're gonna get a chance to see Jake. I'm trying to let you know.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but we have to see it first.
I understand, and that's true. But I feel it. Don't you know, like, bro, I felt it with Kamara. I told my wife when we got Kamara, I said, babe, this dude a better P at times. I said, what? Watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when we got Mike Thomas, I said, babe, this dude a better coach. And she said, what? Watch your mouth. Like, bro, what I be saying be facts. I got this feeling about that dude. He's special.
I mean, I hope you're right, but I don't care who's our quarterback.
And I guarantee you, he'll take accountability. That won't never be an issue. That boy got the heart.
I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, we can't keep assuming. We have to actually see it with our eyes.
Hey, let the Saints, but the Saints just give him a damn chance, bro.
Let the Saints bring in another young quarterback. If not,
no, we need a veteran.
No,
we need a veteran.
We need somebody to battle with him. We need somebody who is gonna be the future after Cole, because Cole ain't got at least 2 more years.
Hey, we do, bro. But honestly, like this year, we need a veteran, bro.
Yo, you can still get a young quarterback and a veteran, and let the veteran Haener and that young quarterback battle it out. And the odd man out is just odd man out, which gonna be Haener.
It ain't gonna be a shot. It is not gonna be.
Are we seriously having a Jake Haener debate?
Jake is not the only one. Nah, he ain't Jake. That ain't Jake the Snake, man. He ain't Jake the Snake, man. He Jake Haener.
Jake a dog. Jake a dog.
Let me stop. All joking aside, man. Jake Haener had his moments, but you saw him really struggle in that the Kansas City game before the last drive where he put some things together. But his play went down after that game, and of course, then unfortunately, he got suspended for performing enhancing drugs. Got to be cognizant and aware of what you're putting in your body, man. But listen, but what I'm saying is, Jake Haener's not a Kubiak guy. You know what I'm saying?
He's not a what?
He's not a Kubiak guy. It's not. Listen, Kubiak's in charge of the offense. They have given him total control of the offense. He's the coach. He is not the Kubiak.
You're so far off on that, bro. You know what Kubiak? No, he is a Kubiak guy. You know who Kubiak is? You know who Jake Haener is to Kubiak? That's his what's the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers? That's his Purdy. That's his Purdy. Wait till he get to meet this dude. He gonna realize instantly this dude got something.
Hey, bro, if you right, bro. Hey, bro, I'm gonna dap you up. My boy Jay right. My boy Jay was right. I just
watch he bench his ass. Watch he bench Derek Carr weak ass for Haener.
Derek Carr not getting benched, bro. Derek Carr not getting benched.
Hey, our schedule ain't no cake. As our schedule easy this year, supposedly.
It wasn't easy last year.
No, I know what you mean, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, Trey, exactly. We're gonna have to dance with Cole, man. All right.
Yeah, bro.
We have a tougher schedule this year.
And that's even better. He gonna get exposed.
Booker T not in here. They ain't the booking. Booker Rankin, how you doing? Come on in.
Mikey,
if Derek Carr gets exposed with a tougher schedule, don't you think Jake Haener will too, since he's never played an NFL game yet?
Hey, I don't know, bro. Look, I know it'll be a first NFL start, but I tell you what, the game ain't too fast for this dude. Like even in training camp, it was like, man, this dude got command of the damn huddle. Like the dude, I understand that, but understand this: most rookies don't come in having command of nothing. You understand it? So for the coaches and everybody, the veteran players, to talk about how this dude, they like his command. They like the way he come in. They like his confidence. The dude a leader, bro. He's more of a leader than Derek Carr.
They also say
all I'm saying is, when that boy get a chance, when that boy get on that field, y'all remember this conversation, because y'all gonna be like, that dude all right.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna start saying it.
I'm not saying you're right, but I'm also not saying you're wrong.
I like Hainer, bro.
That dude, Jake is not that dude, bro.
Y'all gonna find out.
A lot of people ain't agreeing with you, brother.
Bro, and I understand that. Bro. I this is the way I roll my whole life, bro. Nobody agrees. I remember when I was in middle school, and I said, man, what is that, white gold? They said, white gold. What is white gold? There ain't no such thing as white gold. I'm the only person like, bro, this white gold is called white gold. Man, you stupid. They calling me stupid. And you know what? I'll never forget that. But I always walk that fine line, bro. Let
me ask you this, Jay Slim and Mikey. Do y'all? I want to hear from y'all before I say what I'm gonna say. Do y'all think Michael Penix Jr. is going to be a success in the National Football League?
No.
Jay.
If my gut says no.
Mikey.
I think he has the potential.
I don't think he's gonna get a fair shot either. I really don't.
He has potential.
No, who he reminds me of?
What? Don't say Randall Cunningham.
No. Played for the Vikings this year and ran over the Saints.
Dobbs.
Joshua Dobbs.
I get Dobbs feelings when I see him play.
I do too. I feel like he has more potential though.
I think he does have for this kid, that Michael Penix Jr. has to go to the right organization, the right system. He has to get the right coaching. If he can get the right coaching, then it's there. But right now, him coming in, I know a lot of people are talking about him in the latter stages of the first round. It'll be a steal. I don't know if he's the third or fourth best quarterback in this draft class right now.
He's not.
You know, I'm not sure. You know, listen, all these kids are talented, hands down. They all are talented. You know, there's a reason they're at this stage of their career and about to, experience their dreams of becoming National Football League players, bro, because they're talented, man. But, man, it does matter where you wind up. It does matter about the locker room. It does matter about the coaching, what type of teammates you have, man. And it matters about you. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to hit that playbook? Are you gonna stay in instead of going out for a night on the town and go over film? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to stay out to practice and get those reps in with the receivers, with the practice squad receivers, with the starters, with whoever you can? And so I just hope he goes to the right situation. I want all these kids to succeed, man. It's just gonna make the league better, man. We got some more comments in here. Pelican Notice says no. Warren Moon, man, stop it.
Warren Moon.
Trey says that's why I say draft him. Cargo go down again. What do we have now? That's what I'm saying. I can't just turn around and get. Listen, if Jake Haener comes out there and he balls out of his mind, you know what I'm saying? And I want competition for the backup quarterback.
Yeah,
competition, not just
competition makes it better.
But we need one of these. We need one of the backups. That's why I wanted to be another young quarterback and a veteran. And we need one of those backups to become the heir apparent, the next man up for if it's Dennis Allen or if it's a new coach. I don't know. We don't know, but they have to have that succession plan. That's where the Saints failed when it came to Drew Brees. They never had that succession plan after Drew Brees. They never started when they saw Drew Brees' arm was deteriorated, was getting weaker. They never started drafting the quarterback every draft. Who did they draft? The kid from Colorado State, and he was god awful. They got a few years ago, but I mean, nah, man. The Saints have to. For me personally, I think every year the Saints need to take a young quarterback. You have to until you get that guy. You have to. Justin Fields needs to go to one or two teams, Arizona or Philly.
Philly ain't giving up on Hurts.
If I'm Arizona or Philly, he's a backup at Philly. Hell yeah. If I'm not trading, if I'm any team that is considering Justin Fields, excuse me, I'm not trading for him. I'm not. The Bears, and the closer it gets to the draft, the pressure mounts. The Bears are going to have to do one thing. They're going to have to find somebody to trade him to where they're not getting what they want for him, or they're going to have to release him because him and Caleb Williams on the team together, it's not going to work, man. It's not going to work.
Trust me, it won't.
That is not going to work. Yeah, he's going to have to. They're going to have to make a move. I apologize, y'all. Old Bruce back there whining and stuff, wanting attention. All right, Uncle Jerry's still in the chat. Well, listen, family, we go get them before we get out of here. Let me update it one more time. Let's see if we got any more breaking news coming while we all up in here. Let's see. Free agent tracker. Man, listen, how about Calvin Ridley, family? 1 year removed, being suspended for the year, signs a 4-year, $92 million contract with the Tennessee Titans, $50 million guaranteed. Congratulations to that young man, because that young man had a lot of dirt thrown on his name because of what happened. You had a lot of people throwing dirt on that young man, and hey, he persevered. He came back. He balled, and look at him now.
Yeah, 50, I feel like Calvin Ridley is definitely underrated.
Yeah, he's a very look. Calvin, remember when he was the Falcons, he get Saints fits. He get the same fits when he was with them. So here's some things.
I wanted the Saints to get rid of
some transactions, family, some things that have taken place in this free agent period. Michael Parsons, the Cowboys picked up his 5th-year option, which was a no-brainer. Look for them to get a deal done with him. Trying to get it done over the summer, but no earlier than next year. Jalen Johnson, he's had signed the franchise tag, but later they did sign him to a long-term deal. Josh Allen got franchise tag in Jacksonville. Michael Pittman Jr. with franchise tag, but of course they signed him to a 3-year, $70 million contract. I listen. The coach didn't let him out the building. When they tagged him, it was over. Let's see.
Right.
Listen, now safety. We know the Saints are in the need for safety help. Quandre Diggs of the Seahawks. Seahawks released him, and they also released Jamal Adams. Of the two, I think Diggs will be a better fit with the Saints than Adams. Saquon Barkley goes from the Giants to the Eagles, and him and Tiki Barber are going back and forth. Tiki Barber's talking about he's done with him. Tiki, come on, man. The kid is gone somewhere. He's gone. He went to Philly. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad because he went to Philly. And like Saquon said, you the same dude was hating on me when I was there. You know, now you want to say something and don't try to smile and don't try to smile in my face when you see me. So Saquon, listen, the Giants against the Eagles 2 times this season is going to be must-see TV, family.
And the Saints play the Eagles this year.
Yeah, we play the Eagles and Saints play the Eagles and the Cowboys this season. Our coach Brian Burns, first Carolina franchise tagged him, then they traded Brian Burns to the New York Giants. Ryan Bates, he was traded to the Bears from Buffalo. The Bears have been after Bates for about 2 years. They finally got their man. He is now a Chicago Bear. Unrestricted free agent Tyrus Smith is still out there. These were two teams that I penciled in can use his services. We know right now, Carolina, they've signed a guard and a tackle, so they are out. The Saints, Tyron Smith, what's it going to take to get him in? Now, if you sign Tyron Smith, it's for another maybe 1-2 years. But listen, you get Tyron Smith, you get at least 11, 12 games out of him. You know, when Tyron Smith's out there and he's good to go, he's arguably still one of the best in the game, and he is, to me, a future Hall of Famer. So he's still out there on the board. That's just a few moves that were made early on in free agent, family. Listen, family, I want to thank everybody for being here. Listen, please hit that like button, man. We're going an hour and a half. Hey, time flies when you're having fun. Once again, to all my family members on Twitter, on X, there are 24 of you there. Thank you for being here. Listen, we will be back next week, next Wednesday night, live on YouTube and X with the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. Also, next week, next Wednesday, family, we will be live with As the NFL Turns, as we will do a recap. Me and all the guys will be in the building. That's right, Zach, Non-Fiction, Carlos, and Coach Rock. We all will be in the building on As the NFL Turns as we look back on the opening week of free agency, talk about some moves that have been made, the moves that we like, ones that we just don't understand, we think do not make sense. So join us next Wednesday night for that. Again, I'm Dolph Jackson. That's Hurricane Mike. That's Slim South. That's Bayou Hurricanes coach Blaze Smith right there.
Oh, another thing, y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel. We played this weekend in St. Emmett, 6 p.m. We're playing against the Bayou Vipers.
The Bayou Vipers, gotcha.
That's what's up. Good luck.
Blaze, what's your YouTube channel? Channel?
It's Blaze Smith, BLAIZE SMITH 6978.
Gotcha.
Just subscribe, Blaze. Gotcha. Subscribe to you.
Go do that.
Right,
check y'all out, man. Good luck to you.
YouTube channel to Hurricane Mike.
I'll definitely check you out.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
All right, man. Have a good
Blaze.
night. All right, family. Again, we about to get on out of here. Thank everybody for being here. It's been a great show. Shout out to JT, J Live, Uncle Jerry, Misdemeanor Crimes, everybody in the chat, Trey Joseph, Big Bro Trey, the Big Bro, thank you. Pelicans Nola, thank you for being here. Coach Blaze Smith. Who else I saw? Marley Mall was in the house. Got Uncle Jerry. JT, my brother. Nothing but love, my brother, as always. He gonna pop in right at the end of the show after he done been off all the time. He gonna pop. Come on, JT. Man. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I'm over here dealing with your people now, man. But they made my sound go off, so I had to leave out.
Oh man, I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah,
man.
bro. Yeah.
Man, but listen, do not forget, family. It's official. We're gonna have an official announcement. But again, I am so proud to announce this, family. We will be in the building to Come On In Sports Network family of shows. Listen, we coming, family. There it is, right there. Real Fan Sports Podcast. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. UST Uneducated Sports Talk. Carlos and PJ, go subscribe. Who that? The Keeping It Real Who That Sports Podcast. The legendary Coach Rock and yours truly. And you got all of us on As the NFL Turns. This is the Come On In Sports Network. I want to thank everybody for joining us. And listen, we about to get out of here. I want everybody to have a good night. JT, my brother, I'm going to holler at you tomorrow, my brother.
You know it.
Y'all stay safe. Listen, I will be in the city this weekend, coming home to see moms do some work. We'll be in the city. Look, if you see me, man, stop, man. Holler at me, man. I love to see your family. And let's maybe JT, I'm gonna get with you, man. Man, we go out to dinner, man. And
we can do that. We can do that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Do that. I'll definitely get with you. You know,
all right, that sound like a winner, bro. I get an autograph.
Yeah, that sounds good. Slim, you in the city?
Say what?
You in the city?
Yeah, I'm uptown. Yeah.
Oh man, come down, bro. We got the Hey, matter of fact, Slim, stay on after the show, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get off. Stay on after the show. You and JT, Hurricane Mike. I want to thank you as always, my brother. Hurricane Mike, are y'all on spring break right now?
Not yet. We still have like a couple more weeks.
Y'all got a couple more weeks for y'all go on spring break?
It's either next week or the week after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that's the Easter.
Oh man, Pelicans know to say the Pelicans going down tonight, huh? They came back home, man.
Not surprised.
Gotta get that dub, man. But listen, they've been playing good ball, man. Again, fam, thank everybody for being here. I'm Doug Jackson.
Yeah.
This is Keeping It Real Who That Sports Podcast. And like always, love and who that. Keeping It Real Who That Sports Pod. Legendary Coach Rock. Go 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick. Black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, who the sports. Breaking news, interviews. Open lines just for you. Call in, join in. Pale Nation, just win. B.I. Mount Zion, Coach Green, oh my. CJ, JV, Trick or Trade, Jose. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real. Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up. Grab a drink. And let's talk Saints football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go.